Good morning, everyone. I know that you probably did not think that this week was ever going to get here. And yet here we are. Welcome to week 16. It's the last week of the semester. You have turned in essay number 3, and you're probably just trying to survive the week with all of your other classes. So I'll make this quick and short. Let's take a look at the modules for the module. Sorry, there's not more than one for the week, and then I'll tell you a little bit about what you can expect for timing. We have our final little batch of logical fallacies, the first part of this week. You have your final discussion board about fallacies, and then you have a review page. So this review, it's a video that I actually made last semester. I just went ahead and rolled it over. So there's some references there to Puentistas and some timing that you can disregard, but the review itself is still good. This might be helpful for you to hear, like if you're the kind of person who needs to hear explanations out loud, then I would encourage you to watch the review. If you feel like you have a pretty good handle on the fallacies already, then I think you probably don't need to watch it. It's not a requirement. But if you just want to kind of just check yourself on the fallacies, it's a long video, but it moves pretty quickly. So you can probably just get the gist in the first 10 or 15 minutes and know whether or not that would be helpful for you. But the logical fallacy quiz is open now. And it is open note. It is not open person. I think that's basically kind of what I said. So use your notes, use your videos. The quiz is not meant to trick you. It's not meant to be hard. It's not really meant to be a final. It's really more of like, can you identify what error in logic or reasoning is happening in these examples? So what you have been reading about on the fallacy pages is not going to be very much different than what you see on the quiz. You'll notice that on the quiz it says 0 points. So let me explain what that means. It's not a 0 point quiz, and it's the way that Canvas is set up. There are 15 questions. The quiz is worth 10 points. And so you can answer any of the 10 correctly and get all 10 points. You can also answer the other 5 correctly, or any 5, and get 5 extra credit points. So you have the potential to earn 15 points with this quiz. It's only worth 10. So if you're able to answer any of the other 5, then you get those extra credit points. So Canvas does not understand all of those layers of meaning, and so I have to put it in as a 0 point quiz, and then it will. I just have to put points next to the ones that you answered correctly. All right, that's a long way of saying disregard the fact that it says 0 points. Canvas is hard to work with. You have your last writing territory, the last one, due by Friday. I put on your to-do list today, mainly just so that you could read it, the plea. You might remember from the syllabus that that you have an opportunity at the end of the semester to go back and turn in anything that you missed, any one thing that you missed. So a writing territory or an assignment or a discussion board. So if you are, especially if you're right on the cusp between percentages and points, then I would encourage you to complete this. So make sure you follow the directions for how to complete the plea. Fourth quarter of the semester reflection, no surprise, we're at the end. This is kind of an opportunity for you to kind of look back at the semester and really think about your writing. So this reflection is really all about the writing. And then extra credit. So please, please, please complete the end of the semester survey for me. It's 5 points of extra credit. It is on a Google form. It is anonymous. You're welcome to put your name on there if you want to, but it's an anonymous survey. It's really just an opportunity for you to give me some super specific feedback about the class. I ask questions about like the grading system and about kind of how the class is set up and the content that you studied. So it's really important for me. It doesn't go anywhere else. It doesn't go to the college or anything like that. It's really just for me. And it's something that I absolutely value. My class tends to change semester to semester based on what students are telling me. So yeah, so I can't emphasize enough how important your voice is to me. So I really do hope that you complete that. And then that's it. Then you're at the end of the semester, right? You're at the end of fall. So a couple of things. The last day of class is the 10th. The technical last day of class is Sunday the 12th at 11:59 p.m. You're not going to be locked out of Canvas at that point, but that's the 12th really is kind of the final due date for most of the things here in the module for this week. As far as your essays go, my goal is to get the essays back to you by Thursday. It might be Friday, but my goal is to get them back to you by Thursday. So that way you know where you stand, right? It's not where your final grade in this class should not be a surprise. It's something that you probably have been tracking. And I know that many of you are aware of where your grade probably will land just because of the essays. And so when I return your essays, there will be feedback in Canvas, but because I am flipping these around so quickly, I likely won't give you much feedback, if any feedback, on the Google Doc. If you have like a mic drop moment or something that you have just really knocked out of the park, then I'll respond there. But generally speaking, I just won't be giving feedback on the Google Doc. I just don't have time to do that. But in Canvas, that's where you're going to find your high pass, pass, not yet passing feedback. Lastly, today I'm going to send an email out, and I'll post it in the announcements too, but there are all different kinds of scholarship opportunities for folks. It doesn't matter if you're not transferring. If you're still going to be at LMC in the fall of 2022, absolutely everyone should apply to the LMC Foundation Scholarship. Everyone should apply to that. If you're transferring, there are scholarships for you. If you're getting a certificate, there are scholarships for you. If you're returning to LMC in the fall, there are scholarships for you. So everyone should apply to that scholarship. It's one scholarship application for like 100 different scholarship opportunities that LMC offers. So there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. And you should do it during winter break. Get it done, get it out of the way. The second thing, for those of you who are transferring to a 4-year, I'm including information about the Kennedy King Transfer Scholarship. It's a scholarship of, I think it's $12,000. Anyway, I have had 4 or 5 students in the past win this scholarship. So I'm going to include information there. For any of the scholarships, if you need a reference or a recommendation, please let me know. I'm happy to do that for you. And just in general, if you need anything at LMC, if you just need an adult to bounce ideas off of, if you are not real sure where to go for resources or help or support or classes or whatever, you have my email in Canvas. I think that you're still able to reach out to me. But I'm here to help support you. And for those of you who are graduating this semester and this fall is your final semester at LMC, congrats and good luck to you on this next step of your journey. All right, folks, I have got some work to get done. I'm going to go grade some essays. So, yeah, it's been a great semester. I've enjoyed talking with you. The conference has really allowed me to get a chance to know each of you. So I appreciate your willingness to do those, even though they were an assignment. So, willingness. Anyway, I think you know what I mean. Everyone be well, and look for all of your feedback this week in Canvas and via email. All right, cheers.